Hey there YouTube, Jumpmaster RC coming at you today with a quick repair video. So you'll have to forgive the appearance of the Kraton this evening, although I'm kind of proud of it actually. I took my daughter out this evening to test the turnbuckle modification and we had a blast until the Kraton ended up in water. I mean literally sinking in water. The engine cut off and I had to go in after it, but luckily I was able to reach it and only got my shorts muddy. But you know, life goes on. It's the adventures of the Kraton, and of course I didn't have my camera tonight. Anyhow, so one of the things that you'll have noticed in the last couple of my bash videos is that my right turnbuckle seems to be the bane of my existence. Well, I'm happy to note that the turnbuckle modification that you'll be getting a video for shortly worked gloriously, as expected. However, the ball, or the pivot ball rather, that goes in here keeps backing itself out, and I'm not quite sure why. I've put thread lock in there. I've checked in here to make sure that an M3 bolt fits properly. So what I've found in my research is that many people prefer to use a hollow ball along with a longer bolt followed by an M3 nut. So what I'll be doing now is drilling out the pivot ball. What I'll be using is a 3/32 inch drill bit to drill through the pivot ball. Folks, basically this is a titanium drill bit and I'm trying to go through steel. I'm having to put quite a bit of pressure on it, and I don't want it to get too hot and snap, so I did put a little bit of oil in here, just some general 3-in-1 oil. I don't have any cutting oil, so hopefully this will work. Also, one thing that you'll notice is that I decided to go from the top down when I'm drilling, simply because I felt like I was able to maintain a straighter, going straighter through the ball that way, as opposed to coming from the bottom to the top and hoping to just come out through the center. So we'll see what happens. Alright guys, I'm all the way through. Okay, so I had to go up to a 7/64 inch drill bit, and even that was a tight fit, but I was able to get the M3 nut through. I did have to pound it through just a little bit, but what you'll see is that I now have the ball with an M3. I believe that's a by 20. I'll verify that here in a minute. That's going to go in through here and seat down. Once it's seated through, you'll have to lift up on the suspension, but before I do that, I'm going to have to disconnect the shock spring, the shock itself. Then I will lift up on the suspension and connect to the inner connection point on the steering knuckle. In fact, I can get that through there right now. So with that being longer, I didn't even have to do that. And then now at this point, I'm going to go ahead and place the washer. This is a number 6 washer and an M3 nut on the underside and secure it to the steering knuckle. Well folks, that was quite the ordeal right there, but I was able to get it, which you can see. So you'll see that I have attached a I decided to not go with the washer. It stuck out a little bit too far, so the number 6 washer was too big. But I did go ahead and secure the bolt, and you can see that it is functioning beautifully. So we'll give it another test run tomorrow and see if it holds up. You can see right here where the top of the M3 bolt is, going down through the pivot ball, through the connection point, attached by the bolt at the bottom. Now to go get this bad boy clean before it rusts. Jumpmaster RC, out.